Hi, this is a technical test and demo video instructions how to use a Turbodecoder advanced version for open BMW F Serie from 2012 till 2017. And this is the original tool. This is a transport box with the model and our website. Here is the certificate of trademark. Together with these tools you receive a specific calibrated setup device to prepare the tool before the operation, and here you see our company logo, website, version, serial number, model, and hologram for originality. This is a key blade, tension wheel, pin access wheel, and pump wheel. Before to start the procedure, you have to reset your pins. Here you have sliding pins in both sides of that key blade. They must be set up in maximum high position before you start the procedure. To do that reset, you have to push forward the middle wheel, turn to the right completely with the back wheel, and only with this specific needle you have to keep the tool like this with a finger here, just to avoid bendings and stress, and go in these holes and push that needle. Simply inject it and push. The shoulder of the needle will stop exactly the spot you need, just your pin to be guided in the start position. When you finish that in all 8 holes, you can pull back and check the pins. They stay in that maximum position. And this line now is let's say cut number 1 from 4. That lock has 4 deeps, and this is deep number 1, maximum high. The two work on automatic self-impressioning method, and I will show you how. Few things about the locks. Externally they're very similar, and especially in the cars in 2012 it's hard to understand exactly in what moment they start to change the old HU92 profile with new profile. So if your device cannot be inserted smoothly, probably the lock is old generation 92, and do not force the tool because you easily can break it. When you have to work with the F Serie profile HU100R, the tool will go smooth and easy in the lock. Let's make one opening. Now the tool can be inserted like this or oppositely. Which is the correct way? The tool will show you that. Just keep the tool on the middle ring, turn all the way to the right the back wheel, and insert the tool. When you touch the bottom of the lock, from here you have to push forward. If you see this movement, it's a sign that the tool is not correctly orientated. You have to click like this and simply extract and reverse the tool. Come again, touch the bottom, check. If nothing happened, that is your position to start. 2 fingers here and pull back that handle in the middle. Now you see progressive stop sectors. You have to follow them during the procedure. Check the lock on the front wheel, apply tension to the right, and start to rotate the back wheel till the line come to the first stop sector. Turn, check the lock, tension to the other side, stop at 1 again, turn back and check. Now you have to repeat that thing, let's say 20 times. Every time change the position, the direction of your tension, but stop at 1. Turn back and check. If you fail to open the lock in 20 times, you have to increase the rotation of the back wheel and stop on the second number and stay here for another 20 times. Of course, tension left and right, and stop at second sector. If you fail to open on the second sector, increase the rotation to 3 and make, let's say, 10 pumps on 3. If you fail there, extract, reset and try again. As you see, that lock, particular lock, is open on the first number. Now you need to extract the tool. Okay. To extract the tool, come in neutral lock position, rotate all the way to the right the back wheel, and then push this ring forward. Only now you can extract. Pull back, come to 1, and look what happened with the pins. Now you will see that some of them have changed their position. If you remember, when we reset the tool, that was the first cut, and this pin is a little bit deep. It's not like this, and this is deep a little bit. From the other side we have one deep, one more. So if you have one good A, you can try to read the code. Start from the first pin closer to the handle, which is this one, and see here you have tiny reference lines along the key blade. Here is the position of cut number 1. The first line is cut number 2, the second cut number 3, and the third line is cut number 4. We have here 2, 3, 1, 1. On the other side the same, but the reading of the key start from the first pin here, the second pin is from the other side. So we have to read one from here, and go further to the tip of the K. And that is the order you have to write your pins on your book. For example, we read this one, cut number 1, we write here 1. The second pin is number 2, we write 2. The third pin is 3, we write 3. The fourth pin is here 1, cut number 1, we write 1. And in that way, when we finish, we have the mechanical code of the lock. To open another lock, we have to reset the tool, push forward, come to the right, one more time, inject that needle in every single hole, and let's play with the high class BMW lock, which is this one. And here, if you know the lock, this is the clutch rubber. When you force the lock, here some mechanism is engaged, the lock turns freely without opening. This is against the force tools. So when you apply the tension, you must be careful. Insert, check, OK, pull back and start the procedure. Tension 1, on the other side 1. Repeat that, and look, if you force the lock, it will turn, but the rubber engage the clutch. So you have to pay attention on that tension force. You make 21, then 22, but here the procedure comes a little bit slowly because you cannot apply a lot of force here. You just have to be delicate on that locks. Some of them have very sensitive clutch. In one moment you will turn the lock. To extract, neutral position, right, front, and extract. And that is the pin position of that particular lock. This is everything about HU100R. Please clean the locks very well before you start the procedure, just to be sure that the locks are free of dust, powder, and grease. All discs must be moved freely inside, and that is one of the things you need to make a successful opening. Thank you for your attention and good job with our products.